jogar aí, então o Alan Wake, a versão de PC de 2012, né? Esse jogo foi lançado no Xbox em 2010, depois pro PC em 2012. Eu ia jogar o remaster, mas tá muito mal otimizado aqui para RTX 3060 Ti. Tentei fazer de tudo para rodar legal o jogo, mas no começo sai muito bugado. Achei até que era problema da minha placa de vídeo, mas dando uma pesquisada no YouTube eu vi que realmente é para 3060 Ti, tá bem mal otimizado. Em placas versões anteriores e até, né, lógico, versão superior tá rodando bem, mas versão anterior a 3060 Ti eu vi placas que estão rodando bem legal e na 3060 não dá. Então achei melhor jogar esta versão aqui. Eu joguei o primeiro capítulo porque eu tentei fazer de tudo para configurar na 3060 Ti. Fiz vários testes, tentei fazer overclock, mas amenizou o problema, mas não melhorou de vez. Mas eu cheguei a jogar o primeiro capítulo inteiro. Aqui eu só entrei para ver se estava rodando liso. Eu baixei também as legendas, né, em português, porque esse jogo na versão da Steam ele não está traduzido. Você tem que procurar a tradução por fora e tá instalando, tá? Então são essas as considerações aí. Aqui eu não sei se esse jogo aqui tem as DLCs, né? No remaster tinha as DLCs. Aqui eu não sei se vai ter episódios. Bom, mas vamos lá. Novo jogo.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
Eu nunca tinha jogado esse jogo, né? Joguei, como eu falei, o primeiro capítulo. Achei bem
I've
bacana a
always had a
história.
vivid imagination, but this
Já logo no
dream
começo.
unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. I'd seen the hitchhiker too late. He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again. Suddenly, his body was gone.
Bom, vamos lá.
I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stand my feet.
Bom, esse comecinho aqui eu já decorei aqui. Eu dei uma bisolhada muito legal aqui já na primeira parte. Aqui tem os livros dele, né, do escritor, como fala aí no começo.
I was certain I had just driven from this direction, but now the road was blocked.
Essa fala, acho que tem uma fala no rádio aqui também.
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there. The radiator had broken when I hit the hitchhiker. The car wasn't going anywhere.
Acho que no remaster tinha um rádio aqui funcionando, se não Ele tinha uma fala aqui também nos... acho que nos livros dele. Bom, eu não sei se ele é fumante, porque... ele corre, cara, e daí rapidinho ele cansa. Aí tem essas garrafas aqui de café, por enquanto...
The bridge had collapsed. I'd have to find another way to the lighthouse.
Acho que deve ser só um colecionável. Eu achei que melhorava um pouco a estamina dele aqui pra correr, mas acho que não tem nada a ver. Vou em cover point.
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama? You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer! You're a joke. It would be a single readable sentence in your books if it wasn't for your editor. You'll never publish another one of your shitty stories, 'cause I'm gonna kill you. It's not like your stories are any good. Not like they have any artistic merit. You're a lousy writer. Cheap thrills and pretentious shit. That's all you're good for. Just look at me. Look at your work.
É brabo. Primeira vez aqui eu levei susto, mas eu já sabia que ia acontecer já. Então... aqui eu tentei escanear esse QR Code aqui, mas não deu nada. Achei que ia dar alguma coisa. Bom, vamos lá. Esse primeiro pedacinho aqui eu cansei de jogar.
You missed your deadline. Damn.
Tem que esquivar 2 vezes.
You can't stop me.
Vamos lá, de novo.
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
Corre, fumante. Isso não corre, mano. Nossa senhora. Sério. Que triste.
This way, this way! Hurry!
A versão remaster aqui dentro dessa cabana aqui, a trilha de instrumento dá muito mal.
Oh no! Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
I was trapped. There was no way out.
Então, aqui parece que é o rosto dele, né? Na TV. Que livro que é esse aqui? Conspiração e fé? configuração da
The cabin was
seta.
a death trap. I had to get out. Follow the light.
Bora, siga a luz.
You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Beleza.
You must go into the light.
Aqui na luz
Well
carrega
done.
nossa vida.
I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand? No. Follow my light.
Também não.
I entered your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing.
Aí jogando de novo. Essa primeira parte que eu
This way.
percebi
There's no time.
fui percebendo aqui que já tava meio
You must
óbvio.
follow me now.
Mas eu não tinha percebi depois. Mas vambora.
The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light. Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away.
Caraca, demora, hein?
You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Now you'll do.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
Olha lá, agora eu vou devolver o seu sonho.
In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
Escolhe T, segue os inimigos, segue a sugestão mais rápido. Tá. Então, a primeira vez que eu tinha jogado, eu não tinha percebido que... Suspeitava que era um sonho, mas não tinha certeza, né? Aí agora a voz aqui tá o tempo todo falando, né? Vou devolver o seu sonho, entregue o seu sonho. Vem mais pra cá. Ah, ele cai ali. Vai dar a volta aqui, eu acho. Aqui tem mais 3 sombras, eu acho, se eu não me engano.
This is it.
Olha lá, cadê? Ah, não devia ter gastado a bateria, mas tá bom. Eu achei que tinha 3 sombras, tinha mais 2, né? Ah, tá. que é o flare gun, né? Sinalizador. Por enquanto tá tranquilo. A garrafa. Sei que tem uns documentos também que conta um pouco da história também. E tem documento, pelo menos na versão remaster, não sei se nessa também é assim, que a gente só acha, só consegue pegar jogando na dificuldade mais difícil, né? Pesadelo.
Just like
Ixi. Flare gun, o sinalizador é tipo um RPG, né? Com esses bichos aqui. Explode eles. Dá uma explorada aqui, ver se a gente encontra alguma coisa. Eita, cadê? Puta essa! Ai, droga. Caraca, levei um sustinho aqui, hein?
you can't stand me.
Pô, não vai acabar não? Eita porra. Vou ter que correr aqui mesmo?
I can keep this up forever.
Tá, preula. Ai, o cara não corre. Isso que é triste nesse jogo. Ó, uma garrafa. O cara não correr direito é triste. Ai, caramba. Isso, vai cair na minha cabeça? Esse pedacinho do farol eu já não lembrava.
He's here. Alan, wake up. Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Night Falls. Cara, tá bem bonito também essa versão no PC, viu? A remaster, lógico, tá mais bonita.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear.
Mas essa daqui tá, também não fica pra trás não, tá bem bonito.
Alan, before he missed the shot.
Tá bom, calma aí, filho. Deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui. Ela quer que eu tire pose ali pra ela tirar uma foto. Aonde? Aqui? Antes era aqui com esse senhorzinho aqui.
Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Bom, o que a gente entende, né? Que ele tá de férias aqui, ele é um escritor. E é famoso e não quer que ninguém saiba que ele tá aqui, né? Pra não ser perturbado. Quer passar desapercebido. Cidadezinha.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller. How's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah, we just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. I'm just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
Tá, tá pro carro. Chegaram ali. Então, vamos lá.
Come on, Slowpoke. You get the full service here. I've made all the arrangements. I drive the car. I'll even carry the bags. All you have to do is drag your cute butt into the car and enjoy the
Ah,
ride.
esse carro aqui. Nossa, é
Yeah,
igualzinho
sounds like
que
you've got a
bateu.
lazy bastard for a husband.
Yeah, but I got a thing for him. Come on, you lazy bastard. Let's go.
Nossa, eu ia entrar no
We need to
local.
stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
Ela pegou, acho que esse negócio aqui.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, because it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Lá. Alan Wake, a parada repentina.
Are you staying long, Mr. Wake? I
Vender o
can't believe it.
best-seller.
I'm having a conversation with Alan
Right.
Wake.
So much for a quiet vacation.
Era
Are
best-seller.
you on your own,
Vendas,
or
né?
is your wife with you? I can show you the town if you want. I get off work at 6.
Thanks, Rose. We'll be sure to keep that in mind.
É, amanhã ele tá. Uma garrafa.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Ha!
Vou colocar ali já, pera aí. Deixa eu pegar a garrafa.
You put the lime in the coconut. Drink them both up.
Just because we're brothers, don't think I won't murder you in your sleep.
Yes, that's my favorite tune. Coconut.
Shut your mouth, you demented has-been. If I had my hammer, I'd shut it for you. Jeez.
Tapinha de
Now
leve.
that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
Pronto.
This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
O tiozinho tá feliz, então vambora. Aqui eu achei que ia dar ruim.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find
You don't
Stucky,
wanna die,
to get the
do
key
you?
and get out as soon as
Worse.
possible. The waitress was giving me a headache.
But he
Overeager
didn't
fans
listen.
always did.
Aqui eu achei que ia dar ruim. Parte ainda lembro. Tinha uma... tinha uma véia aqui, eu acho.
Hello?
Que acho que mudou um pouco. Parecia
Mr. Stucky?
uma véia com um véu. É ela.
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Esquisito, hein? Aqui ela não tá tão bizarra, né? Até que...
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
Ela não tá tão bizarra, não. É de boa. Na versão remaster tá mais tenebrosa.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed, and then I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the station. It's been too long already.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you alright?
Caralho, velho, dormiu.
Splendid, splendid. Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah. Splendid, splendid. It's been a long time, Tom. Good to see you.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a bottle on you, would you, Tom?
I wish.
Tom, tá me chamando de Tom. Alô?
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Bom. Então é isso. Olha lá. A mulher
Oi, Mr.
chegou.
Wake.
Tchau, minha filha. Bora.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
That diner was a real nut house.
A gente pegou outra chave então, né?
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on PBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years, not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while, see those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia, the fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Bom, então faz 2 anos que ele não escreve mais. E a gente tá percebendo que tá todo mundo meio que, né, tentando forçar ele a escrever alguma coisa e tal. Pra voltar a escrever, né. E ele só tá querendo esquecer isso. Descansar e pensar em outra coisa. Acho que lá em cima tinha uma garrafa. Vamos lá ver. Tá bonito, né? O cenário. Mesmo sendo um jogo de mais de 10 anos atrás, né? E se for contar a versão que saiu pro PC, né? Foi em 2012.
The cabin obviously got its name from the shape of the island. It looked like a giant bird leg. Alice had mentioned that the lake was a caldera. There was a dormant volcano under it.
Bom, por enquanto acho que não tem nenhum manuscrito aqui, que são as páginas que contam um pouco da história. Isso mesmo. Propriedade particular. Vamos lá. Bom, eu tô querendo fazer a trilogia, né? Da Remedy, que é o Alan Wake, Quantum Break e o Control. Vamos ver se eu consigo pegar firme aqui pra jogar esses jogos e até sair o Alan Wake 2, né? Que diz que sai esse ano ainda. Pode pular certo? Ah, eu vou pular. Dá pra correr. Ver se a gente acha alguma coisa por aqui. Eu gosto de dar uma exploradinha, tá? Ver se a gente encontra alguma coisa, mas acho que por enquanto... É isso mesmo. Vamos lá, pra dentro da casa.
Here we go. Let's take a look inside.
It's dark in there. We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
Sure thing. I'm on it.
Chave de energia.
Hello? Anyone here?
Opa, garrafa aqui. Tá escrito na garrafa? Consigo ler. Fechado. Fechado.
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned.
Eita.
Damn. I needed to get the power running in the cabin. There had to be a fuse box or a generator somewhere on the island.
É diver. Diver alguma coisa, né? Diver é mergulhador.
The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier.
1970, julho de 1970. O calendário que tá aqui. Tá.
The Deer Fest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. A famous artist, no less. But we'll see if we can rope him into an interview later on. Now let's go to the phones. Caller, you're on KBF-FM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
I know who that famous artist was. It was Alan Wake, wasn't it? He's my favorite writer.
Well, Rose, I
just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so excited he's here.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks, I guess the secret's out. This is Pat Main on KBF-FM. And now, some music.
Great. So much for keeping a low profile.
Queria ficar meio que, né? Sem ninguém saber que ele tava aqui, mas já era. Ué? Ali não tem nada, mas pelo menos, né? Bom, o fusível eu acho que já...
The power cable goes to that shed over there.
É, galpãozinho ali.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay,
I'll look around a bit.
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again.
Olha, tinha alguma coisa ali.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
Vamos ver se dá pra ver aqui direito o que tava ali no tronco ali. Você vai falar. Não. Droga, perdi o diálogo. E... é erro, G? Não. Sei lá, não dá pra entender. Eu acho que é um T, né? T alguma coisa, mais B. BJ, isso? Ó, vamos ver se a gente descobre aí com o decorrer do jogo. O que é esse T e esse B?
Alice? Honey?
As luzes todas acesas. Vamos ver se ela tá lá embaixo, lá no pier ali. Não.
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
A surpresa, né?
Well, hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
Já que não é você, então vamos ver aqui.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, you... Everyone
Hey,
keeps...
hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists. Maybe...
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not...
Eita.
Alan? Alan?
Don't, just don't. I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice. God damn it.
I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through.
Essa véia carniça tá seguindo ali, já tá assombrando.
Damn it. Alice?
Alice? Alice!
The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Alice, I'm coming! It's all right, I'm coming!
Eita caramba, o que aconteceu aqui? Cadê? Eita!
What the hell?
Verde lag.
Stay away from me!
Alice?
Isso não corre, velho.
Alice?
Isso tá dando tristeza.
Oh no!
Keep going.
Wake up.
Alice?
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
Bom, já acordou com outro carro batido. O cara gosta de sofrer acidente de carro. Tá, então o que tem aqui?
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartmann. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
Vamos lá. A gente tem que chegar, acho que naquele posto ali, se eu não me engano. Essa
The
parte.
gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Tá. Por enquanto não dá pra selecionar a arma, nada.
Damn.
O carro já foi pro saco. Acho que nessa parte aqui a gente já começa a achar os manuscritos, né? Se não me engano. Mas por enquanto a gente precisa de arma, né? Arma, lanterna, não tem mais nada. Bom, como eu só joguei essa primeira parte aqui, eu não sei se toda vez que começar um capítulo a gente vai ter que ficar caçando arma tudo de novo, né? Mas, vamos ver.
Hello? Is someone there?
Acho que é ela, as páginas do livro dele.
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Aqui é a página.
Departure by Alan Wake.
Título.
The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly.
Eu acho que esse aqui parece
distorting his features.
do
It was a
primeira
scene
parte
from
lá,
a
né?
nightmare, but I was awake.
Essa história aí. Aqui, ó. É, esse aqui eu só vou encontrar no modo dificuldade pesadelo. Tem mais duas aqui. Então são 3 nessa primeira parte do episódio 1. Aí depois, se vocês acharem que melhor eu não ficar parando pra ler essas páginas, aí depois vocês falam aí que daí eu passo, só abro o arquivo e saio, porque daí quem quiser ler depois pausa o vídeo e dá uma lida. Mas eu, por enquanto, eu vou lendo aí até...
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Até vocês falarem alguma coisa.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
É por ali que a gente tem que entrar, mas vamos dar uma... Volta aqui pra ver se tem alguma coisa, mas acho que não, né? É aqui mesmo.
Anybody there?
Ah, tem um maluco
Please,
ali, ó.
I've been in an accident.
Tem um muito doido ali. Aqui já começa já a treta. Lá.
Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
Carl Stucky.
Pleased
To meet you. Non-refundable
reservation
deposit required. Fair and square.
O cara, né? O Carl daqui. O cara do... que ia deixar a chave pra nós. Passou a lambida aqui. O maluco. Que agora a gente tem que... Eita! Garrafa de café ali.
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
Eu tô sem lanterna ainda. Eita! Os bichos já começam a ficar... Sai fora, tio.
The latest thing! Two birds?
Incontestably
Tá na luz.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Achou o oitão, achou a lanterna. Por enquanto é só o oitão e a lanterna. Vamos ver se tem mais alguma coisa aqui. Baterias. Bateria de lanterna.
During your trying,
Cadê ele?
it's the latest thing. Incontestably proven health benefits let you kill two birds with one stone. You can see the sights and keep those cholesterol levels down.
Tem duas vozes, né? Tem a voz do cara e uma voz meio sinistra junto. Bom, aqui é o mapa, né? De Bright Falls. Olha lá. Bright Falls. Vamos usar o telefone.
Yes.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station. How may I...
Hello? Hello?
This is bad.
casa com penhasco. Vamos lá.
The bulldozer had gone over the cliff with the office. I hoped Stucky had suffered the same fate, but I wasn't planning on staying to find out.
Tá.
There were more of them.
Ô, filha da mãe.
My head pounded with the concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
Munição do revólver. Tá. Então essas luzes aqui também ajudam, né? Setas. Tem alguma coisa?
The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
Acho que aqui é pra não tomar choque ali, mas tem umas setas pra cá, né? Acho que essas setas aqui, elas indicam coisa pra gente pegar, né? Acho que não é o caminho.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
É isso mesmo. Essas setas aí, elas indicam lugares com uma munição, algum suprimento, né? Pra ajudar a gente. Caminho pra cá. Acho que aquela bica que a gente deu ali foi pra desligar esse poste aqui, né? Tá, então vamos seguindo. Página. Depois a gente checa essas páginas.
What the hell was that?
Fica tendo essas visões aí com aquela véia.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
É, a água tá... A água não envelheceu bem, não. Olha. Mas, vamos lá. No mais, tá bonito ainda. Bom, a gente quer mover o pezinho. Opa. Vamos ver quantas garrafas que apareceram ali. Parece que tem um carro de polícia ali. Vindo aqui, né? Isso, vindo ali.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Página. Achei que era suplemento. Ué. Rapaz, tem... Ah, ali, ó. Ali? Ah, não. Mas parece que tem alguma coisa desaparecendo e aparecendo, né? Em algum lugar. O safado tava aqui. Vídeo. É pra lá que tem que ir, eu acho. Se não tiver. Aqui, uma coisa. Ai, caramba. É mais uma vez. Aí. Nossa, a mim ainda é um pouco confuso. Ainda recarregar a arma, recarregar a lanterna. Vamos lá. Cuidado. Prossiga por seu próprio, por conta e risco. Tem jeito, né? Aqui. Eu tenho que puxar esses carrinhos aqui com, olha lá, seta. Aqui. Acho que é a cabana ali, se não me engano.
Taken. They're taken.
Possuídos. Tem que... Estão preenchidos com escuridão. Os possuídos. Pena que não dá pra matar com bateria, né? Senão... vai ajudar também. Só com a lanterna, né? Onde desce aqui? Bora pra lá.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Limite de objetos alcançados. Tá, então 42. Munição de 38.
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Tá, então aqui a gente vai ligar o gerador. Não tá lá, ó. Sai, Vanu! Como que recupera a vida, né?
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
A vida eu não sei como é que recupera ainda. Acho que chegando... Opa! Espingarda. Espingarda é bom. Acho que ficando na luz, né? Verdade. Mas por enquanto não tem nenhum item pra gente usar que recupere a vida. É ali. Acho que se a gente ficar ali embaixo recupera, né? Se a gente acha alguma coisa. Ah, tem uma garrafa ali, ó. Todos esses vagabundos aí que ficam aparecendo. Tá. Vamos lá. Deixa eu pegar a munição ali. Ah, encheu, né? Acho que a garrafa encheu a vida ou não? Foi alguma outra coisa. Prestei atenção. Aí. Pronto. Isso aí. Ver se não, dá uma olhada aqui, ver se não, a gente não achou nada. Aí.
I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and who'd keep you company all night long if I weren't? It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, you know, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Oh, Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but just dumb for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
Bom, o cachorro ouviu alguma coisa, foi atrás. Voltou. Opa. Coisa aqui. Música rolando. Mais uma pistola. Musiquinha, né? Meio sinistro. Mais um manuscrito. Vamos ver.
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer.
Bom.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no contest. Hamster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
Tá vindo do posto esse povo falando? Opa! Achei que tinha alguém ali, mas... Tá meio embaçado, hein? Eita porra! Ai, droga. Caramba, quase fui. Vamos ver. Ah, a vida vai recuperando aos pouquinhos. Eu tenho que ir pra lá. Mas por onde? Aí que tá o negócio. Ah, não. Safe haven. Agora tem gente aqui ainda, porque tá meio embaçado o clima aqui, ó. Ah, ele ali, ó. Cadê você? Filha da mãe. Pô, mas daí tá fuga, hein? Como é que eu vou sair daqui? Vai acabar nunca de vir esses malucos? Lá, senão acho que eu vou ficar gastando aqui munição e não vai parar nunca de vir esses caras. Quando eu subir? Ah. Ah, tá. Eita. Caramba, hein? Lugar assombrado. Pronto. Mais fácil. Quando vem de 3 assim, dá uma só. Página. Se tem alguma coisa aqui atrás. A TV. Vamos ver aqui, tem uma TV.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. but the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide.
Tipo
In the
Twilight
laws
Zone.
are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, 2 new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum
O cara vai ligar na tomada.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved.
Cara, é muito
Curiosity often
Twilight Zone.
kills the cat. Night Springs.
Muito doido. Tá, aqui eu apertei. Abriu aqui, né? Seguir essa máquina. A neblina tá vindo com força pra cá, hein? Cadê? Cadê os caras? Ô, caceta! Ah! Tava desviando legal, não. Eu já vou dar uma dessa naqueles 3 que vão vir. Eu já dou uma dessa já. Vamos lá.
As you might think, it can be dangerous. It requires patience. Oh no. Even with the engine.
Pegou dois, eu acho. Para, velho. Para, velho.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights of the gas station alive.
Caraca. Se eu gastar tudo. Gastar tudo minhas munição aqui do flare gun, sinalizador. Desgramado. Ali, uma garrafa. O cara não desvia muito bem dos ataques. Tá, mas pra lá não tem nada? Acho que é por ali, né? Que tem que ir. Por aqui não. Não. Achei que tinha alguma coisa, um caminho por aqui, mas por lá mesmo. Ai, tá cansado já.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
Tá, deixa eu ver. 10, 2. Com a pistolinha por enquanto.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Sempre bom ter um ponto de luz aqui, né? Vamos ver, mais uma página. Pegamos várias aqui, né? Foi qual? Stuck não.
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend.
Tá a menina lá da lanchonete, né? Então, TV no posto de
I
gasolina.
stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
Tá, então será que o que vai acontecer aqui?
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
Tá. Uma semana viajando. Uma semana desacordado. Tá, então na história ali fala que aqui dentro a gente vai achar uma TV, né?
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
Olha lá, TV ali.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Okay. 68, festa anual do cervo. De 15 a 18 de setembro. Jogos e atividades: rifa, concurso de pesca, concurso de tortas e evento surpresa. Música ao vivo. Para as crianças, Charlie Dentes Largos, Tardes e a incrível mística fantasmagórica de Montgomery Noites. Não perca o lendário desfile da festa do cervo. 78ª, será? 68? Bom, vamos lá. Tem um cafezinho aqui? Não tem nada pra gente pegar. O cartaz ali e a TV mesmo. Encontro um telefone. Achei que ia estar aqui dentro. Ah, o telefone ali, pô. Oh, caramba. Nem tira do gancho, hein?
Rainfall Sheriff Station.
Chegou a polícia.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Cadê o chalé? Cadê o pé de pássaro? É muito episódio de série, né?